This program is made possible in part by the following sponsors. At Northwestern Orthopedics, we celebrate the role that physical activity and sportsmanship play in a healthy lifestyle. We are proud to help athletes of all ages stay in the game through injury prevention, treatment, and rehabilitation. Call Northwestern Orthopedics at 524-8915 for more information on sports medicine. Fiddlehead Dental, located in St. Albans, Fiddlehead Dental has spent decades creating a family partnership between its staff and patients. With no lectures and the newest comfort technologies, Fiddlehead Dental welcomes new patients of all ages and keeps Franklin County smiling. Rise Vermont. Good health is the key to a happy life. Rise Vermont is a movement towards better health for people of all ages in Franklin County. Joining Rise VT will give you tools, support, reward, and recognition for moving more, eating well, and connecting with your community. Head to risevt.com to start embracing your new healthy lifestyle.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to BFA Basketball on Northwest Access TV. Tonight is senior night for the BFA Bobwhites, so before we get to the game, we're going to turn it over to the PA announcer for your ceremony of recognizing the seniors.
I want to start by thanking everybody for coming out on Friday night to watch two teams that are really ready to play. We know they're going to play their hearts out. So it's a Friday night, it's BFA, it's MVU. Teams are still jockeying for position in the playoffs. It's the last game of the season, and it's also senior night. So we're going to take a minute to recognize the seniors on both teams. So if we can have first the seniors from MVU, please stand up, and can everybody please give them a hand? Good luck, guys. Whatever you decide to do after your basketball careers. Next, I'd like the four seniors from the BFA side to come on out here. Please give them a hand. So it's been a pleasure working with these four seniors. They've been committed. They've spent hours in this gym. They've spent hours in other gyms at our sending schools working with our youth program. They're great basketball players. They're great guys. They're going to leave a huge void for the rest of the team to fill next year. But it's been my pleasure to work with them. And I love them to death. I wish them the best for things to come their way. Give them a hand. First, we have Mark Connor, and coming out to meet him are his parents, Mike and Joanne Connor. Next, we have Tyler Tatro and his parents, Lisa and Gary Tatro. Next, we have Chris Myers-Stinney and his parents, Mo and Bernadette. And then we have Cody Pera and his parents, Greg and Kim Pera, and his sister, Caitlin. All right, let's play it off.
So everybody, before we do our next introduction of our dance seniors, and while they're finishing pictures, I would like to bring out here some guests that we have from Missisquoi, Ashley Merchant and Hannah Cadu. From BFA, Kate Cribb and Marnie Walsh. If you guys would come out here now, thank you. And our special guest, representing Northwest Medical Center, Mr. Jeff Morrow. Jeff, if you want to come out, thank you. And let's also give a big round of applause for Coach Jim Bashaw's wife, Sherry, if she could come out and join the crowd, please. So back in September, the two communities got together and held their seventh annual Powder Puff football game to help families who are battling or individually battling the effects of cancer. And the combined groups of the two communities together, St. Albans and Swanton and Highgate and all the surrounding communities, BFA and MVU raised over $26,000 on one night. A portion of that money, $11,619, was donated earlier in the winter to Camp Tecumseh, the camp for young kids that are battling cancer, because of the efforts of the senior girls from Missisquoi and BFA. And tonight we have another matching funds, $11,619.83 that our four representatives of the Powder Puff game would like to present to Mrs. Bashaw and Mr. Morrow. That funds will go to the Jim Bashaw Catastrophic Illness Fund that helps support families in Franklin County battling cancer. Please give them all a round of applause.
Of the proceeds that were donated tonight and that are donated to the Jim Bashaw Fund go directly to both communities. And so far, over $360,000 in grants have been awarded to some over 700 individuals in the community. So thank you very much. This is an incredibly generous donation, and the spirit that BFA and MVU brings to this every year we're very grateful. Thank you.
And for those of us in the two communities who knew Jim Bashaw, knew exactly that this is exactly where he would want the money to go. And it has a way of putting perspective on all the games that we play. And now I'd like to introduce to you our varsity dance coach, Alexis Kamitzis, to introduce her senior.
So I just wanted to say that I have a really amazing group of seniors this year. This is my second year coaching the varsity dance team here at BFA, although I do teach dance to these students during the day as well. And this group has been a great leader in helping us shape the team and the direction of the team and culture. So I really wanted to give a big shout out to my seniors this year for doing such a great job. So the first senior I'd like to introduce is Holly Scherer, who's being joined by her mom Amy and her grandparents Judy and Walt. So Holly is going on to study musical theater and has an amazing attribute to dance team. Secondly, I'd like to introduce Angela Patno, who's also leaving me this year. She's coming with her mom, Melissa, and her family. Next, I'd like to introduce Christine Brock, who's being joined by Chris and Stephen, her mom and dad. And next, I'd like to welcome Tony, who's accepting the flowers for Alexis Taft, who's currently teaching a dance class and running over here to perform at halftime. So thanks, Tony. Here you go, Tony. We have one other senior who's, I don't know if her mom's here right now, Serafina Pay, so I just want to give a shout out to her. Jack and Pay is in the audience, but she'll be joining us later as well. Thank you.
So now we'll continue the last 5 minutes of our warm-up. I want to thank the Siskoy for being patient as we recognize everybody on senior night. We appreciate your patience and hospitality. Both teams can go back out, we'll run the clock down and play the game.
And now for the starting lineups, first for the visiting MVU Thunderbirds. Number 4, Austin Sullivan. Number 11, Nick Persson. Number 24, Riley Wilkin. Number 30, Richard Walker. And number 41, Nick Cunning. MVU Thunderbirds coached by Jim Bowes. And now for your BFA Bobwhites, number 12, Tyler Tatro. Number 14, Will Harvey. Number 20, Mark Connor. Number 33, Chris Myers-Kinney. And number 43, Cody Pera. The BFA Bobwhites are coached by Matt Tooth and Dan Leon. And now, will you please rise and remove your hats for the singing of our national anthem, sung for you tonight by Rose Newton.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight?
welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to BFA basketball. It's rivalry night as we have BFA facing MVU on senior night. I'm Dustin Tanner, joined by Anthony Labor, who will be up in just a second. We're going to start with your starting lineups. Starting for the visiting MVU boys, number 4, Austin Sullivan. Number 11, Nick Poisonet. Number 31, Nick Cutting. Number 30, Richard Walker. Number 24, Wiley Wilkin. And the Thunderbirds are coached by Jim Bowes. Starting for the BFA Bobwhites, number 12, Tyler Tatro. Number 14, Will Harvey. Number 20, Mark Connor. Number 33, Chris Myers-Tinney. Number 43, Cody Pera. And the Bobwhites are coached by Matt Tooth. Anthony, how are you doing tonight?
Good. It's tough to hear in here tonight. A lot of crowd in here, a lot of noise as these two rivals go at it.
We got a standing room only crowd, and this is a big game. Last time this game happened was at MVU, and it was close to the last couple of minutes, and BFA was able to run away with it in that final 2-minute stretch. It was a 3-point shooting contest, and it should be more of the same tonight.
Yeah, it's going to definitely be interesting. BFA comes in on a 7-game win streak since losing to Essex in early January. And MVU's won 6 of the last 8, so both coming in pretty hot with some momentum and looking to add to that momentum as they end the regular season here tonight.
You know, and both of these teams are 11-8, so this win is big. If the playoffs started today, this would be your first-round matchup for both these teams, and it would be here as well. Austin Sullivan gets the ball now off the tip-off, gives it to Poisonell. Poisonell gives it to Sullivan. Sullivan goes past the screen, gives it in to Richard Walker, who gets fouled, and he'll go to the line for 2 right off the bat.
And there's a BFA foul, number 33, Chris Myers-Tinney.
Really, this is a huge game for both teams. You want to win this game going into the playoffs, and if I'm MVU, you know, you're 11-8. If some things fall your way, you could possibly move up to that 8th seed. You're in 10th right now, but you need a lot of things to fall your way tonight.
Yeah, and right now, I mean, this game always has a lot of meaning to it. You know, whether one team's first and the other one's last, and this just keeps adding to it. So this should be a huge game with a lot of emotion tonight.
Walker misses both 3 throws. Driven shot is missed by Will Harvey. Harvey gets the steal, though. Tinney gives it over to Tatro. Tatro loses the handle, gives it back to Harvey. Tatro now with it. It's senior night for the BFA Bobwhites, too, so big game. Tatro has it now. Gives it over to number 20. That's Mark Connor. Connor shoots, misses. And that is a ball off Richard Walker. Good call there by the referee. Oh, no, they didn't call it off him. They,
I thought we saw the same thing there, but
we saw the same thing there, but apparently the refs did not, even though we had the better angle of it. But we don't wear the pinstripes as Poisonell comes up. Poisonell gives that over to Nick Cutting. Cutting gives it back to Poisonell. He'll drive, but gives it out to Wiley Wilkin for the first 3 points of the game. And here comes Tatro. The big story about this game is that, you know, if this ends up being your 7-10 matchup, this is a huge momentum game. MVU can win this game and come right back and have to win another one. So, drive in by Tatro. That's a terrible shot there. Wilkin takes the rebound, and here he comes. Walker has it now on the 3-point line. He's covered by Pera. Gives it the Cutting, shoots, misses. Walker ends up with the ball after a quick little, it bounced out to the 3-point line, I guess. Walker drives, puts it up, misses. Rebound grabbed by Tatro. That's Tyler Tatro. He is one of the BFA seniors. And a pass to the air, who is not there for BFA.
Yeah, and right now, with it being senior night, Coach Matt Tooth for BFA obviously starting all the seniors, but I think there's a very short leash for Jens Ulrich Verber to be sitting on that bench with, you know, can't let MVU get any sort of momentum going here and can't have your best player sitting on the bench too long.
As a 2-point basket is put on by Nick Cutting. And what we saw last game was Ulrich Verber got into foul trouble really early, too, and it affected him for the whole game. He could not play his normal aggressive style as Myers-Tinney takes a 3 and misses. Connor is there for the rebound, gets fouled on the way back up. We'll go to the line for 2. going to be interesting because last game this was a three-point shooting contest, but Missisquoi could have won the game in the first half if BFA had not made so many three-pointers. It was really a rough night of sledding for the Bobwhites, but they were able to get some good three-pointers from I think it was Myers-Tinney who put up a bunch of three-pointers in that last game.
Yeah, he definitely has that ability. He's got
just kept BFA in it. As Connor misses 2, and they're going to run. Riley Wilkin has it now, goes up for the easy layup, and the crowd goes wild as the MVU student, or the MVU student and adult section is filled up here. BFA student section's full. Got some kids in costume. This is a big game. MVU takes a 7-0 lead. Tatro shoots, misses it. BFA is still yet to get a point. Myers-Tinney gets the rebound into Harvey. Harvey goes up, and Sullivan takes a rebound with 5 minutes left to go here. BFA is staring at a hole.
Yeah, and that.
Oh wow! Richard Walker went up for 2 and got fouled, and MVU takes a 9-0 lead. Coach Tufia is going to have to think about calling a timeout.
Yeah, and you can't think that Thunderbirds is going to be on the bench much longer. Right now, Cutting and Walker are just owning the paint right now for MVU, and BFA's got no answer down low, and his only option has got to be go to Thunderbird soon here before this gets any more out of hand.
Misses the free throw. Connor rebounds. BFA student section doing a let's go Bobwhites cheer. They could need it as Tatro gives it over to Connor. Connor gives it over to Myers-Tinney. Tinney loses the handle. He'll get the handle right back. Back over to Connor. Connor to Tatro. Tatro dekes his man. Connor's open for a three-point shot. Takes it. Makes it. First points of the game for BFA. And Myers-Tinney gets a steal. Oh, misses, but Harvey is there for the rebound. Misses that. And the ball goes out. And we have a substitution, just like you were saying, Anthony. Here comes Ulrich Ritterberg. Sullivan now with the ball for MVU. Sullivan looks to drive, gives it over to Poisonell, gives it over to Wilkin. Wilkin shoots the open 3, misses. Walker gets the rebound. Well, that's Cutting with the rebound, actually. Poisonell has it now. Bad attempt of a pass there by Poisonell. Myers-Tinney gets a steal. And that ball goes off of Richard Walker. And you can just tell the big game feel of this game. And it's fun.
Yeah, it's got a lot of electricity in here tonight. You can tell these are 2 rivals. And, just with, as you were saying, with those playoff implications, just adds to it.
Poisonell steals it. Goes coast to coast, gets fouled. We'll go to the line for 2.
A big thing for BFA here is now that Vertebra is in, MVU knows they're going to go to them, so you got to make sure that you don't force things in there and force bad turnovers.
You can't do that. Person is here for MVU, and I just realized that she is a girl. I've always thought that was a boy. That is an interesting development. Poisonell makes the first one. Poissant. I can't pronounce that correctly.
Poissant.
Goes 2 for 2. And it's an 11-3 lead. Lane, can you hear us over all this? That's amazing. Myers-Tinney now with it. Myers-Tinney gives it to Connor. Back to Myers-Tinney. Screen set by Logan Tobin. Ball tipped for Ulrich Vertebra, uses his side to get there. Tinney drives, gives it to Ulrich Vertebra, loses the handle, gets it out to Mock Garner. Back to Myers-Tinney. Myers-Tinney will drive, goes up. Nice shot right there. Beautiful layup by Myers-Tinney in traffic, and there's a bad pass. Wiley Wilkin tried saving it, but could not.
It's already been an exciting 4.5 minutes so far. This is, as I was saying earlier in this rivalry game, even if one team was a top seed and one was the bottom seed, I mean, it's still got a lot of electric feel because these 2 schools, have a big rivalry.
You can't think of a better way to end the season in a rivalry game like this. And It's big because we're going to see the same exact environment when they come back, you know, maybe next week for the playoffs. Shot taken by Harvey. He misses it. Rebound is grabbed by Tobin. Tobin now has it. Tobin gives it to Tinney. Myers, Tinney goes up. Oh, baby! Chris Myers, Tinney is bringing the game again tonight. He gets a steal! And MVU has to call a timeout because they're just not on the same page anymore. And Myers Tinney is just going to be that guy again.
Yeah, he's got 6 straight points here to make it a one-possession game again. And Chris Myers Tinney shifted all the momentum back over to BFA right now. I mean, the senior's stepping up on senior night.
It's just amazing how good this game's been so far.
Hopefully it sticks to it. And the good thing about this game for both teams is it's a playoff. This is absolutely a playoff environment, and what they're going to see, next week when they, when they kick off the Division I playoffs. So this is exactly what these teams need to see: is this kind of atmosphere, electricity, a big crowd, some adversity with a crowd going against you on both sides.
Walker has it now, gives it over to Sullivan. Sullivan gives it over to Cutting. And that's Michael Wright who has the ball now. Sullivan has it now. Shot taken by Wilkin. Three-pointer made by Wilkin. Wiley Wilkin struggled a little bit with that three-point shot mid-season, but he's got it back now. Ulrich Verteberg goes up and gets blocked. Get that out of here.
It's not something you see much this year, Verteberg getting stuff like that.
There's one team that can match up with Verteberg well, and I think it's MVU. Sullivan takes a three-pointer, but traveled.
And the big thing for MVU is they have 2 guys who can size up with him between Walker and Cutting.
And that's the thing, these teams are just so evenly matched. Myers Tinney gives it over to a wide open Mike Carter. Carter will drive, go up for the layup, get fouled, go to the line for 2. And this is just, it's just an amazing environment here.
Michael Wright.
Misses the first one. Mark Carter, 0 for 2 from the line. And there's Walker. They're going to do the same thing again when they go coast to coast. And it works both times. BFA's got to keep somebody on Wiley Wilkin, because that has worked twice now. They'll just do the baseball pass in to Damian Rayholm.
And there's an MVU foul, number 31, Nick Cutting.
Nick Cutting has 2 fouls now. Tatro's coming back in for BFA. And now you see Coach Toothless adjusting to that baseball pass play. He's putting Logan Tobin all the way down. And that's a 3-point play completed by BFA. It is a 16-12 game. Steal by Rayholm. Tatro has the ball, gives it to Myers Tinney now. Myers Tinney over to Tatro. Tatro shoots. Tatro makes it. It's a 1-point game. Austin Sullivan has it now. Gives it over to Wright. Gives it over to Wilkin. Wilkin shoots. Misses. Rebound grabbed by Ulrich Verteberg. Here comes Myers Tinney. BFA has a chance to take their first lead of the game if they can get a 2-pointer here. Tatro gives it to Ulrich Verteberg. Gives it out to Tobin, who was deflected by Sullivan, but Tobin eventually got possession. The shot taken by Myers Tinney misses. Rebound grabbed by BFA. They give it out to Myers Tinney. Myers Tinney looks to put the moves on, goes up for the 2. Misses the shot, rebound grabbed by Richard Walker. Walker gives it over to Sullivan, and here comes MVU with 34 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Sullivan gives it in to Jacob Hewitt, who travels.
And it's just phenomenal watching the ball handling skills of Chris Myers Tinney and what he's able to do, just dribble around the MVU defenders like he has been all game so far.
Cameron Bushy coming in now for BFA. Myers Tinney has it now. It's going to be the Myers Tinney versus Sullivan game. It's going to be the same thing as last time. Myers Tinney versus Sullivan and Oleg Vertimer versus Walker. 18 seconds left to go. Ball goes off of Austin Sullivan's hands as he was trying to steal it. 17 seconds left now. BFA will inbound on their side of the court. Well, on the MVU side of the court. Myers Tinney has it. Tinney gives it over to Bushy. Tinney has it now. 7 seconds. Gives over to a wide open shot. Taken and missed by Logan Tobin. Ball goes off of NBU, so we'll have 0.05 seconds up here. Throw up the alley-oop. Throw it up. Three-pointer taken. Oh, no, the buzzer made! By Myers Tinney! And BFA takes their first lead of the night off of a three-pointer at the buzzer. It is 18-16 after 1. Wow.
And not just a three-pointer. He is well behind that line. That was a phenomenal shot by Chris Myers Tinney.
What do you got for first quarter stats, Anthony?
Give me a second.
All right, wow, that's just an amazing first quarter. (18-16) is the score of this game, and it's going to be another Insta-Classic game here.
All right. So we have Chris Myers Tinney with 9 points. We have Mark Connor and Danny Rayham with 3 points. And Tyler Tatcher with 5 points for BFA. And Riley Wilkin leading MVU with 10 points. And you got Cutting, Walker, and Nick Poisson with 2 apiece.
All right, here we go. Myers Tinney has the ball now. Gives it over to Tobin. Tinney now. Screen set by him for screen set by Cameron Bushy for him. Tinney has the ball deflected by Sullivan, but it's able to get it. Oh!
Heads up.
Heads up. Here we go. Ball into the stands. Errant pass. Did someone get hit in the face? Oh, there was a girl taking a drink of water right as the ball came toward her. MVU gets the inbound, and this is the first time MVU has trailed all game. That is Richard Walker looking to bring it up. Gives it over to Sullivan. Sullivan shoots the 3. Misses. Wilkin is there for the rebound, but the BFA player strips it away, and MVU will inbound. Oh, this is one of those games where our voices are going to be gone by the end of it. Sullivan gives it into number 13 for MVU. That is Jacob Hewitt. Misses. BFA comes back the other way. Myers Tinney has it now. Over to Bushy, who loses the handles.
And the craziest thing about BFA's comeback so far is they basically did it without Vertimer doing anything.
Well, I think having Vertimer in there helps because he gives him the size.
Right. And just his presence makes MVU think a little bit more and opens things up.
Wiley Wilkin gets it on the inbound pass now. Let's do something with it. BFA's full court pressing. That's going to be a jump ball. They're going to call a foul.
That's a BFA foul, number 22, Logan Tobin.
I'm really shocked that you can't do that person's a girl. I really am. I never thought it was a girl. My world has been shaken. The BFA student section now is taunting the MVU fans with a "We can't hear you" chant. As MVU turned the ball over, here comes Myers-Tinney. Myers-Tinney gives it over to Harvey, and that's a kickball violation. Myers-Tinney has it now. Myers-Tinney tries to get it into Oliver Verteber, gets stolen. Wilkin gets the rebound and gives the ball over to Richard Walker. Walker gives it to Sullivan. Sullivan gives it to Wilkin. Wilkin gives it into Cutting. Back to Wilkin, gets fouled, but it's not called. And Wiley Wilkin lays it in for two, and we are tied, 18-18. Oliver Verteber now has it, gives it to Tinney. Tinney looking to get past Dustin Sullivan. Gives it out to Danny Rayon. Oliver Verteber has it, dekes out his man, goes up for the sick lead. That's one of the nicest layups I have seen all year. And Tinney gets a steal, goes up for another layup, and puts it in for two more. BFA now has a 22-18 lead, their biggest lead of the night. Austin Sullivan has it now. Sullivan has to get it across half court. They do, just barely. And Poisson has it now. Walker into Wilkin. Wilkin gets fouled, and the shot will go to the line for two. Oh man, this is just.
There's a BFA foul, number 22, Logan Tolan.
We're gonna have ourselves an instant classic, Anthony.
Yeah, I mean, it's just definitely been interesting. Both teams have a lot of momentum at different times throughout the game. Chris Myers-Tinney doing a ton of for BFA right now.
Wilkin misses the first. You know, last time we had this game, Paul almost flipped the table. I don't think we should attempt to flip this table because it would interfere with the game. It's going to be interesting to see how these opposing fan bases deal with each other because did I just see a dab in the audience?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, wow. The dab has made its way to the BFA MVU game. Poisson has it now. Gives to Wilkin. Wilkin shoots the wide open three-pointer. Makes it. And we're tied! And here comes Danny Rayon. Gives it over to Harvey. Harvey shoots. Misses. Rebound is grabbed by BFA. Puts up another shot. That is Rayon. And then Hera is there for the rebound. Falls through. But BFA goes for that. Oh, no, MVU goes for that baseball pass play again. Does not work. Ulrich Verteber would have shut that down. Three-pointer taken. Missed. But Sullivan is there for the rebound. Wilkin has it now. Wilkin gives it over to Cutting. Cutting gives it over to Poisson. Poisson to Sullivan. They try to get it in to Walker, and that does not work. Timeout taken by Coach Tooth as he saw his player was struggling to get it across the court. So with 4:32 left in the first half,
It's a 30-second timeout.
it is 24-22. What are your thoughts on this game at the moment, Anthony?
You know, it's definitely an interesting game. You know, a typical MVU BFA game. You know, everybody who's grown up in this area has grown to, know. You know, both fan bases, both student sections are doing a good job kind of rallying behind their team and trying to give them a little bit of momentum. Both teams have done a good job at points throughout this game, and it's done a good job taking advantage. Chris Myers-Tinney has done a lot, both defense and offensively, and Riley Wilkins just shooting out of his mind for MVU right now. And I gotta, Wilkin, he's basically put MVU on his shoulders, and he's a reason that this is a 2-point game right now.
Yeah, how many points does Wilkin have right now?
16.
Wow, 16 points, that's good. That is what we call a solid effort. Connor doing the ball handling now as Myers-Tinney gets a break. Myers-Tinney has played the whole game up until now, so it's good that he gets a break. Keep him a little fresh.
It's a BFA foul, number 20, Mark Carter.
And as he comes into the game, Connor gets a foul.
I do thoroughly enjoy the BFA student section, though, with all the costumes and the whatnot over there. It's keeping things interesting.
Well, you know, we got some great student sections up here, and, you know, Sullivan takes a shot, misses. Rebound is grabbed by Harvey. Harvey brings it down. Poisson goes for the steal, but cannot get it. Gets it to Ulrich. Verderberg does it all and just puts it in for 2 more. Poisson gives a bad pass, picked up his dribble too early, and here comes BFA again. Gives it to Ulrich Verderberg, who gets it stolen, but Harvey's there to pick up that ball and take the rebound. Ulrich Verderberg gets the rebound off Harvey's missed shot, goes up, gets fouled.
It's almost not even fair.
Like I was saying,
And there's a MVU foul, number 24, Riley Wilkin.
For these student sections here are awesome. MVU had the newspapers when BFA came as to be like they were ignoring. You know, Enosburg's got a great student section. BFA's got a great student section. It's always fun to go to these games, especially when they're in-county games. Like, when it's a Franklin County game, it's so much better.
Adds a little something to it.
Because the student sections show up in full force. Because, you know, a lot of these kids know each other.
Yep.
Ulrich Verderberg misses both. MVU gets the rebound. Sullivan has it now. And MVU will slow it down a little bit. Poisson has it, gives it to Wilkin. Wilkin gives it to Poisson. Poisson looks to drive, gives it over to Sullivan, gives it to Cutting, who shoots it for 2, or gets the 2-pointer. BFA has it. See what they can do with it. Para has it now. Shot taken by Harvey from 3, misses. Ball goes off of Nick Poisson. Oh, that's a good call by the referees. And the Bobwhites will inbound now. And Myers Stinning's back in. Myers Stinning jukes out his man, takes the shot, makes the shot. And that's how you basketball right there, folks. Here comes MVU. Oh, man. MVU with those terrible passes. And BFA gets a wide open shot made by Mr. Will Harvey. And it's starting to unravel here in the second for MVU. Let's see if they can get anything off it. Austin Sullivan pulls up, makes it. That's a basket that they really needed.
Austin Sullivan for 2.
Yeah, MVU is trying to force a little too much, but that was a good job by Austin Sullivan just to pull up and take a shot that was given.
Tetro drives in, goes up for the rebound. That was I think if that had an actual chance of going in, the refs would have called a foul on it, but because he was under the net, you're not putting that in most of the time. Unless if you're Kobe. Sullivan calls Kobe and puts it in for 2.
Austin Sullivan for 2.
And BFA comes right back to Ulrich Verderberg with 2 men on him. This is the first one. Shoots. This is the first one. Gets his rebound. Goes back up again. Gets fouled.
And there's a new foul, number 11.
That's quite the size difference there between Verderberg and Poisson. No chance for Poisson to do anything.
Verderberg misses the 3 though. Tinney gets the rebound though. Para has it now. Shot! This is it. But Tinney's there for the rebound with an amazing pass to Will Harvey. Harvey goes up for 2, gets fouled, will go to the line for 2. With 1:33 left in this first half, BFA has a 32-29 lead.
And Myers City just showed off his basketball IQ there, you know, not going up, getting the rebound.
Is going with the "you can't do that" cheer, literally mocking the MVU students. And Harvey makes it. Harvey goes 2 for 2. And here comes MVU. Poisson gives it tried to give it to Wilkin, but he could not get the pass through cleanly, which is big because Wilkin would have had a wide open three-pointer. Myers-Tinney has it now, gets it across the three-point line just barely. Three-pointer taken, missed by Tatro. Back out to Myers-Tinney. Myers-Tinney gets a foul drawn, blocking foul, so.
Miss MVU now, number 11, Nick Poisson.
Nick Poisson has another foul. Got 1:08 left here. BFA has a 34-29 lead. Missed by Myers-Tinney. And here comes Richard Walker. Walker gives it to Sullivan. Sullivan gives the wide open Wilkin. Wilkin shoots, misses, in and out. BFA players falls down. Will Harvey has it now. Gives it to Myers-Tinney. Myers-Tinney drives, shoots it out to Tatro. Tatro shoots, misses. And good hustle there by both players. But Wilkin will go for the layup, misses the layup. Sullivan goes to the ground. Blocking foul.
Whole team is going all out right now.
Has his third foul. Keep that in mind as he's MVU's leading scorer. And he has to go to the bench for a while. First one made by Will Harvey. Makes them both, and it's a 36-29 with 24 seconds left to go. Here comes MVU. Austin Sullivan has it now. Sullivan gives it to Walker. Walker gets it across half court. Gives it back to Sullivan now. 13 seconds left to go. MVU will hold for the last shot. One second left. Shot by Michael right on the buzzer. Misses. So at the half, your score is BFA 36, MVU 29. We'll be back with first half stats and the second half in a moment.
This program is made possible in part by the following sponsors. At Northwestern Orthopedics, we celebrate the role that physical activity and sportsmanship play in a healthy lifestyle. We are proud to help athletes of all ages stay in the game through injury prevention, treatment, and rehabilitation. Call Northwestern Orthopedics at 524-8915 for more information on sports medicine. Fiddlehead Dental, located in St. Albans, Fiddlehead Dental has spent decades creating a family partnership between its staff and patients. With no lectures and the newest comfort technologies, Fiddlehead Dental welcomes new patients of all ages and keeps Franklin County smiling. Rise Vermont. Good health is the key to a happy life. Rise Vermont is a movement towards better health for people of all ages in Franklin County. Joining Rise VT will give you tools, support, reward, and recognition for moving more, eating well, and connecting with your community. Head to risevt.com to start embracing your new healthy lifestyle.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to BFA as we have, well, Anthony, we have an Insta Classic forming here as at the half, BFA leads MVU 36-29 in the I-89 rivalry. You got some first half stats for us?
I do. For MVU, we got Riley Wilkin with game high 16 points. He does have those 3 fouls though, so that's something to keep our eye on here in the second half. And then you have Nick Cutting with 5 points. And then Austin Sullivan with 4. For BFA, you have Chris Myers-Tinney with 13 points, 4 rebounds, and 4 steals. Jen Oleg Voiber with 6 points, and also Will Harvey with 6 points. BFA out-rebounding MVU 20-12 in that first half, but also has a 10-3 advantage in steals too. So doing it on the defensive end, getting a lot of extra chances here for BFA with those 10 steals.
All right, so starting fives for both teams are back out, with the exception of the change of Ulrich Vertimer and Danny Rail. The normal starting five for BFA is back out there now. BFA started their seniors tonight, and right off the bat, MVU messes up, but Austin Sullivan's able to get the ball. Sullivan drives, misses, rebound grabbed by Rail. Here comes BFA. Sullivan gets a steal. And they're hustling for it already. MVU doesn't look super organized coming out here in the second half. Ball goes into Cutting. Cutting is Sullivan. Sullivan shoots and gets two. Cutting the BFA lead to 5. Myers, Tinney has it, gives it over to Harvey. Harvey gives it back to Tinney. Back to Harvey, Harvey shoots. And MVU gets the rebound on the missed shot. There's a jump ball possession arrow favors. What are we calling a foul? What do we have here?
I call a jump ball to start.
Yeah, they call it jump ball.
Maybe.
Ref stop, play. Yeah, so they call it jump ball. Possession arrow favors BFA, so they'll get the inbound here. And Myers Tinney shoots for 3. Misses. Connors there for the rebound, puts it right back up and gets blocked. Out to Tinney. Tinney drives. Tinney makes a shot. 38-31 now for the Bobwhites. Richard Walker has it now. He's got to get it across half court. Gets it to a Cutting to poison it. Hassan. Cutting. Hassan. Wilkin. Wall. Cutting. Walker. Walker goes. Gets blocked. Bad shot. Doesn't go in. BFA gets a rebound, and here comes Myers Tinney.
There goes the scoreboard.
Ulrich Vertimer loses the ball. Was not out of bounds. Scoreboard, we lost the scoreboard for a second. Jim Bowes is not happy. MVU looks a little rattled here. Blowing that 9-point lead did not help the Thunderbirds.
Yeah, BFA's done a good job with this full court press, and MVU's not able to handle it. Not too many great ball handlers. They have Austin Sullivan, but other than him, nobody who's like I'd say a pure ball handler.
You know, MVU's pure ball handler is Austin Sullivan.
Right.
And when Sullivan isn't doing super hot, the whole team struggles, and there's just been some bad passes tonight. I will say Nick Plisano, Passant, has made some bad passes that could have been, you know, he's missed Wiley Wilkin a few times when Wilkin's been open. Not the greatest save for MVU. Passant. Austin, blocked. Blocked by Rayon. You know, Jim Bowes shouts, Austin, come get it. I think they're going to know who's going to get the ball.
Takes away that element of surprise.
Sullivan has it. Sullivan gives it over to Passant. Shoots. Makes it! Three-pointer. 3 just to 4. With about 6 minutes left to go in the third. Stolen by Austin Sullivan. Walker has it, gives it to Cutting, gives it back to Walker, and here we go. Sullivan now has it. Looking to get Wilkin. Passant has it now. Cutting has it with Passant. Mark Croner's doing a good job of watching Wilkin and shutting that idea down, but he fails right there. Wilkin gets behind him and misses the shot. Wilkin's gone cold since starting from 16 points. Vertimer goes up with 2 men on him, gets his own rebound. Gets stripped by Sullivan. Ball goes out on the MVU ball. And we got 5 minutes. Oh, boy. Cutting has it to Walker, to Sullivan. Stolen. Boy, bad pass, whatever you want to call it. Myastin gives it over to an open Will Harvey. Misses the three-pointer. Wilkie gets the rebound, and here comes MVU. They're looking to run. Wide open Sullivan. Travel call on Sullivan. And it's 38-34 with 4:44 left to go in the third. Marcana gives it to a wide open Rail, who misses the shot. Rebound got by Walker. And here comes MVU. They're going isolation. Doesn't work. BFA doesn't break.
There's a Bobwhite foul number 14, Will Harvey.
Will Harvey, that's a bad play by MVU, even though they were able to draw the foul. You can tell that Richard Walker was going for isolation when he tapped his head. Like, you can tell that he tapped his head, and everybody started clearing out. And when you can make isolation that obvious, you're not getting anywhere with it. I mean, I only played basketball in middle school and I know what the isolation call is. MVU gets rebound on the missed shot. Myastin has numbers, goes in. And they'll call a block.
There's MVU foul, number 11, Nicholas.
I think Coach Jim Bowes does have a point there. He was clearly passing the ball, but I'm sure BFA will take the 2 shots here.
Yeah. Mr. Jim Bowes does not look happy right now, and his team is down 5, so make that 6. Here comes Passant. Gives it over to Walker. Wilkin is open if you put your head up. He's not open anymore. Oh, man. That could have been a shove called by Michael Wright, but they don't call it. Pass to Allard Thunderbird. Thunderbird goes up, puts it in for 2, and the lead is in. Gets fouled. You know, MVU's got to start playing some team ball here.
Yeah, that's really been it. I think they're trying to do too much on their own now, because earlier on they were making bad passes, and I think now they're a little timid to make any sort of passes, especially with the wingspan that Vertebra has. I mean, he just has to be in the general area of the ball. He can get something on it.
I don't know who, I think it was Walker, but you had Wiley Wilkin open on the wing here. And if you would have just given him the ball, he had a clear lane to the net, or could have taken a three-pointer, and he just couldn't keep his head up. See, there's what you need to do right there. Perfect example. Sullivan driving to the hole, keeps his head up. That's a bad foul. That's a really bad foul.
And there's an MVU foul number 24, Wiley Wilkin.
Wiley Wilkin got called with one of the worst fouls I've seen all year. He had position. He was going for ball. That's like one of those, you know, pass interference calls in the NFL that are bad.
Right.
Myastin's open, shoots, misses. Wilkin got his rebound. Now he's got to be careful. He has 4. If he fouls out, it's game over for him.
And he's been their best player all game, so that's just a little double whammy for MVU.
I'm surprised Coach Bowes hasn't taken him out yet.
Nah, if you take him out, game gets out of hand, what are you going to do?
Poisonous open. Cutting has it. Wow. Myastheny gets the easy steal, brings it over. Shot taken by Tatro. Missed. Walker gets the rebound. You can't look at the guy you're passing to and just pass it to him. Like, it's like looking at a receiver if you're a quarterback. Walker goes up for 2, gets fouled on his way there. And if you're a quarterback and you're looking at your number 1 receiver the whole time, the quarterback's going to be able to jump that.
Right.
Like, that's exactly what happened with that pass.
And Chris Myastheny, he just has such good basketball IQ. He's going to know to be able to pick that off right there.
Shot taken, missed by Walker. Goodness.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, the next breakup play, we're going to have the 50-50 raffle.
BFA student section's nice and loud. Shot taken. Made by Walker. Goes 1 or 2 from the line, and the lead is 5. Here comes Myastheny though. Myastheny gives it over to Tatro. Tatro gives it out to Connor. Connor to Tinney. Tinney thought about it. To a wide open Tatro. Tatro thought about it. To Connor. He also thought about it. Tatro now has it. Gives it out to Pound. Pound shoots. Misses. Absolutely wrong player. He's covered him. You know, I've covered a lot of these seniors for 3 years now on the TV station, and it's been amazing to see both of these teams grow and get better. Haven't been as many BFA boys games this year as that ball goes off the side of the table, but you know, it's been fun to see most of these kids.
Yeah.
Definitely seen a lot of Mike Conley. Definitely seen a lot of these players. It's been amazing how much of a good player Timmy's spent his career, and how he's just gotten better every year too. Shots taken down.
For as good as BFA's defense / bad as MVU's offense has been, it's still a fairly close game because BFA has been able to capitalize as much as they probably should be.
And it really helps that MVU went on that 9-0 run to start the game because that's what's keeping them in this game right now. Definitely know that this is not going to be BFA's last home game. They'll get a home playoff game.
Should.
It will most likely be against these two both free throws are missed by MVU. Michael Wright is now in, and Jacob Hewitt is now in. The question becomes who can step up. The question is who can step up.
Number 33, Chris Myastheny.
As Tinney has 3 fouls now, and Wilkin has 4 fouls, so 2 of the best scorers for these teams have fouls now. Shot taken. Tinney comes out. Let's see how good they can do without Tinney.
Austin selected for 2.
Timeout called by Coach Tooth. He's going to top it over, and I think that's a smart timeout.
Yeah, like we said, I mean, defensively, BFA's come out in the second half doing very well. Offensively, they're not doing anything. They're just throwing it around, you know, taking, you know, probably not the most wise shots and, you know, kind of forcing these shots, and MVU's getting the rebounds and turning it all around. So this game could easily be out of hand in BFA's favor if they're able to capitalize.
And I mean, the same thing goes for MVU too. Like, this game could have easily, you know, BFA was down by 10 early on in this game, and they were able to fight back because we thought really early that this game was just going to go one way, and then, you know, the Bobwhites came out.
Yeah, you kind of seen once Vertebra came in the game, as we said, you know, not necessarily doing a whole lot stat-wise. I mean, he's doing decent, but you know, just his presence is really opening things up for everybody else, and then he's getting those second chance points that they weren't getting earlier in the game.
The interesting about this is that this game was following the same exact script that it did last game. You know, MVU came out hard, but couldn't take advantage of the opportunities. BFA was able to finish. So let's see if MVU will be because BFA has that ability at home, especially, and MVU has not had that ability as of late. We've seen multiple games that MVU has blown or has almost blown. Shot taken, two-pointer missed. Ball goes off the MVU player. Good call.
And it's crazy since coming in, midway through that first quarter. I don't think Thunderbirds come out of the game, so he's showing a lot of stamina, and that's a lot for a big guy.
Well, it's just having him in the game is what's really a big effect for BFA right now. As Parra takes a shot, misses. Rebound shot by Michael Wright. Wright gives it Sullivan 44 seconds left to go. Sullivan looks to drive, does it himself. There's a foul. Sullivan going to line for two of the chances. MVU made both of them. Tatro has it now. Tatro gives it over for a three-pointer that is taken and missed by Logan Tillman.
It's clear. I mean, MVU is just loading the inside, making it so difficult for Thunderbird to get any offense or the rebounds. BFA's not hitting these wide open threes that they're beginning.
And here's the thing: with Myers tinning out, BFA is a totally different team too. You notice that BFA is not as efficient offensively without Myers tinning.
Yeah, it's just his ball handling and passing skills.
Parra gets the rebound, gets fouled. We go to the line for two with 22 seconds left in this quarter.
And there's an MVU foul, number 13, Jacob Hill.
Somebody gives it to Cutting. Cutting gives it to Hewitt. Right gives it over to Cutting. To the wide open Sullivan for three. Makes it! And we're tied with 10 seconds left in the third. Three-pointer taken at the buzzer.
So you got Myers hitting 4 points, Thunderbird with 2, and Parra with 2 for BFA. For MVU, you have Austin Sullivan with a good third quarter with 9, Cutting with 2, and Poisson with 3, and Walker with 1. So Austin Sullivan really throwing MVU on his back in that quarter, and BFA not taking advantage of the opportunities that they had. Their defense did a good job getting a lot of steals, and had a lot of, the MVU gave a lot of open three-point looks, but just not taking advantage of them, not taking wide shots, not being smart with the ball. So I think BFA really needs to come out firing in this fourth quarter, because right now MVU's got the, for MVU to have this game tied right now, gives them all the momentum.
I just, same script as last time, right? The MVU fans will end up in the dab again as this game gets towards the end. This will be a big upset for MVU.
Yep.
And if they have to come right back here in a couple of days, it'll be a big thing to get a momentum. Because if you can come into this gym knowing that you can win in this gym, right, Sullivan's on the floor. Has the ball now for MVU. Myers Kinney's back in this game for BFA. Keep that in mind. Walker has it. Walker. Covered by Cody Carroll. Walker gives it to Cutting. Gives it to Sullivan. Sullivan has it now. He's getting into Walker. Walker needs to find his open man, and cannot Myers Kinney steals the ball. Hero ball. That doesn't go well. Myers Kinney gives it over. Makes the 2-pointer. BFA is not on top of this game. Gives it to Walker. Thought about a 2-pointer. Gives it to Son. Son gives it to Michael Wright. Gives it to Sullivan. Sullivan goes in, drives. Walker puts the rebound. Walker puts the rebound up. Michael Wright with the rebound. Placement for Wiley Wilkin. Wilkin has 4 fouls. I bet you will see him points the last 3 minutes of this game. But for now,
It's coming in now.
Coach Bose is thinking that if he can get Wilkin in now, Wilkin can get some big 3-pointers here. We got a shoot tie break. It's the quietest it's been in here during the shoot tie break.
We got Verber on the bench now, so this is a time for MVU to strike. You know, try and maybe get some things inside, get some points in there, and get Wilkin and get back on fire.
Close when Myers Kinney was out, and without Myers Kinney, it's either Myers Kinney or Verber has been sitting on the bench for the most part. Because when they're both in, MVU's been doing a great job. But now that they don't have those cutting sheets, it's really misses everything. It's going to be big to see if MVU can strike while Verber is on the bench. Harvey gives it to Connor. Harvey's going to cut and get the pass and makes the I played basketball in middle school and I could see that coming from a mile away. Wilkin has it now. Wilkin's got to be careful. He has 4 fouls.
I think that was Chris Meyer-Cheney's 4th foul right there. And I'm using a bonus.
This is going to come into the game.
Number 33, Chris Meyer-Cheney.
So no Verber, no Myers Kinney.
This is
his cut check time for the Bobwhites.
Yeah, this is where MVU's time to shine right here.
Anthony, were you a BFA graduate?
I was.
Okay. So that means you're rooting for BFA in this one.
I'm trying to be as partial as I can.
So we're offsetting it. I'm actually not rooting for it. He's out of bounds, but there's a block on Walker. Good call. I am just enjoying this game, and this has been a really fun game to watch.
Yeah. Definitely going to come down to the wire. A nice, exciting game, and what better way to end the season for these two teams?
Tatro has it. Tatro gives it over to gives it over to Harvey. Gives it over to Tatro. Tatro's to get it over to Harvey. That's the second time that play has worked for BFA in the last minute or so. They give it out to the guy on the 3-point line, and the guy who just gave it to him will cut in.
And there's an MVU foul, number 11, Nick.
Well, yeah, I think MVU's bigs are starting to get gas too between Amateur Walker and Nick Cutting. I don't think either one of them have really been out at all this game either.
fouls apiece. However, Sullivan's not in foul trouble, Walker's not in foul trouble, and Cutting is not in foul trouble. Sullivan drives, misses. He's on that counter on BFA.
That's not something you see too often, is none of the bigs have foul trouble. It's all the guards that are in foul trouble right now for both teams.
Both guards are being really aggressive for both teams, too. Trying to go for the steal. Could have been calling for a reach in there. Tatro has it now. The BFA Tatro drives. Gets blocked. Oh, it looks like it got blocked, but he was able to get that in. They're doing the baseball pass. Kazan! This is the 8th final! Oh, you cannot miss that. You're down by 1. You can run the second half. Kazan is going. Or is that Sullivan?
Was ending that number 4, Dustin Sullivan.
That is Sullivan's first foul. So the two big players for MVU, Walker and Sullivan, only have 1 apiece right now, which is big to keep in mind. It's time to take goes to the line. BFA, both teams are now in the bonus. MVU starting 5 is on the floor with Passant and Wilkin with 4 fouls apiece. Walker drives. Timeout.
This is Walker for 2.
By Jim Bowes.
One thing for Jim Bowes, I understand, not all these calls. Some of these calls get on either way. But he's got to be careful here not to get technical and give BFA 3 opportunities.
That could have gone into BFA's favor. It looked like the man had position too. It looked like Walker was really getting a little too aggressive.
Definitely.
Just have them. So this game could not get more even.
Yeah.
Both teams have 50 points. Both teams have 7 fouls. We have 4:17 left.
And this is where it turns into a chess match with your Matt Tooth. When do you put Chris City back in? We have 4 fouls. I mean, your best ball handler, your best passer, he makes things happen for other people. But again, he has 1 more foul. He's out for the game. So when do you put him back in and risk losing him?
Well, see, that's the thing. MVU is taking their chance with Passant and Wilkin and saying, listen, they might foul out, but whatever. Tooth is taking the conservative route and having Myers stay on the bench, which is, I think, the best idea right now.
And I think...
There's a foul.
And I was going to say...
back in now.
I was going to say Matt Tooth has more options with, depth, but, I mean, none as it not right there.
Will Harvey now has 4. Myers Tinney has 4. Tatro may be the only one who's not in trouble for BFA. That will ball handle. Sullivan makes the first one. And with 4:08, MVU has a 1-point lead. But that's the big thing here. MVU's best guard is not in foul trouble. Line violation called on BFA. Ref let them shoot the ball. I like how the refs are doing that. If BFA gets a line violation, they wait before the ball goes in or out before they call it. So he shoots. Makes them both. And here goes BFA. Passant is on Tatro. Here comes Sullivan. Goes over to Myers Tinney. Looks like Sullivan's going to cover Myers Tinney, which is good because this is a good matchup here. From BFA, I like this matchup. Shot taking, miss. MVU gets the rebound. Walker, and we got 3:37 left to run. Passant has it. Gives to Wiley Wilkin. Wilkin, let's do something. Gives it to Cutting, gives it to Walker. Walker beats out his man. And a foul will call it out. There's the classic pump fake foul.
Number 44, Jens O'Brien.
I feel BFA. you got to start getting this down low, the ball down low offensively. They're giving them the open looks on threes, but you're not hitting them, so you got to get Verteber somehow the ball.
I'm going to feed this down the middle next time down. Down by 3.
Even if they're loading it down low, the MVU, Verteber is he's still one of the best players in the state, and being only a sophomore, and he can go up and get his own rebounds too.
I feed it to Verteber, and I tell Verteber if Tinney is open, give it to him. If not, go for it. Go for the drive. Second one missed by Walker. BFA gets the rebound. Now down by 3. Tatro has it now. Gives it over to Myers Tinney, who is open, but gives out the 3-pointer. Tatro drives in, gives out to 24 number 14, Heidi. Heidi goes up, gets his own rebound, misses again. And MVU eventually comes up with the ball. And I think they got a timeout.
That's got to be it.
And there's an MVU timeout. It's a full time.
And that's BFA forcing it again. Why is a guard going down low against Walker and Cutting and trying to force something up? Give it to Verteber if anybody's going to force it.
Well, that's the thing. If I'm BFA right now, like I just said 5 seconds ago, I give it to Verteber and I tell him, look for Myers Tinney on the 3 or bring it into the post and bang it down.
Well, Sullivan's shadowing Tinney right now, so that's probably what MVU's doing is they're letting Will Harvey, letting Tyler Tatro, and the other guys, they're making sure Verteber and Tinney are covered. And they're leaving everybody else wide open and saying, you beat us.
They're kind of saying, all right, let's go 3-on-3. Like 3-on-3 us. And here's the thing. Verteber has the ability to be aggressive. Same thing with Walker, though, because they only have like 1 or 2 fouls apiece. So, you can get aggressive in the trenches here.
The thing is they got height, but I would give the strength advantage to Verteber down low. It just seems much stronger. So you kind of have to pound it down to him and not have the smaller guards trying to force it down low like they have been.
I'm using him for the inbound. Gives it to Cutting. Walker has almost lost it. Walker gives it to Hassan. Hassan has Wilkin open. Wilkin gives it to Hassan. Gives it to Walker. 2:29 left to go in regulation time. Walker gets to go drive. Walker gives it to Sullivan. Drive, gives to Walker. Walker gives it to Hassan. Gives to Wilkin. Wilkin's open for the shot. Misses, but Cutting is there. Gives it to Sullivan for the shot. Misses. Almost off Wilkin.
BFA very fortunate right there. Sullivan and Wilkin haven't been missing much.
2 3-pointer shots. Most 3-pointers could have been kill shots if I'm,
And the thing for BFA right now is there's still 2 minutes left. You don't have to go for a 3 here.
Tatro has it. Tatro gives it to Tinney. 2 minutes left to go in regulation.
Wow.
Foul call.
That was just sloppy. Nobody was even around him and he traveled with the ball.
That was a travel. I missed it. Hassan gives to Sullivan. Wilkin is wide open. He gives it to Walker. Gives it to Walker. Sullivan now has it. 1:30 left. Hassan gives to Sullivan. Sullivan somehow maintains his footing, gives it to Cutting. Cutting goes up. Misses a shot! He goes up. Sullivan has it now. Myers Tinney steals it. And it's fouled.
that's why it makes Chris City so dangerous. You never know where you're going to come from for the steal.
He's at MVU foul, number 31, Nick Cummings.
Can MVU close? Can BFA win? Let's see what happens here. Walker has it. Walker almost loses it. Walker gives it to Sullivan. 46 seconds left. Sullivan, timeout called by Jim Bowes.
Another timeout for MVU. It's a full timeout.
MVU with the full timeout. Anthony, can you give me a stat rundown while we have 3 seconds?
Yeah, I mean, in this quarter for MVU, you got it's pretty even right now. You got Walker with 2, Sullivan with 2. Oh, excuse me, you got Walker with 3, Sullivan with 2, Playson with 2. And then on BFA side, you have Wayne with 3, Maya Sidney with 2, and Harvey with 2. So both teams spreading it around. The BFA, you got to play aggressive here. Hopefully get somebody that's not Austin Sullivan to the free throw line if it comes to that.
I mean, it's just, you really cannot capture the moment better than this, really. Basketball games I've ever covered. This on to the line now. With a chance. Shoots it. Makes the first one. MVU is up 2 now with 42 seconds to go. Hassan, to the line. Second one. Goes in. MVU up 3 now. 35 seconds left. Here goes Myers Tinney. BFA is down by 3, 27 left. Tetro, Harvey. Myers Tinney.
Gotta hurry up and take a shot here. If you miss it, you need time.
Tetro. Timeout called by Coach 2.
I mean, I know BFA is trying to go for that perfect three-pointer, but I mean, if you got any sort of space, you gotta take the shot and give yourself more time in case you miss it, a foul, and try and get.
It's a full timeout.
With that much time left, you can't just try and rely on one shot opportunity. I think it's a little premature. It's all over. It's still a one-possession game, but that's just me. Now the question is when one of these teams finally does win, does the student section storm the court?
If I'm MVU, no. If I'm BFA, yes. But
I think BFA took another timeout. I didn't know you could do that.
yeah, you can take 2 timeouts in a row. Coach Toofen wants to make sure his team can be ready for what MVU throws at them defensively and knows what to do when you miss the first one.
Yeah, as I said it. I mean, if I were a BFA earlier when they had the ball with 35 seconds left, I probably would have just tried to go either for a 3 if I got space, or try to get down low and go for a 2 and then foul again. And you know, if you're for Vertebra, he gets fouled all the time and he always makes it and 1. So why not try for that? But I mean, now with 14 seconds, it kind of changes things a little bit.
Tatro will be doing the inbounding for BFA. Tatro, Tinny, Vertebra, Rayon, and oh no, not Rayon. They're starting 5 on the court. 13 seconds left. That's Harvey. Harvey gives it to Tinny. Tinny has 8 seconds. Tinny shoots!
Wow!
Oh my God!
So 1.6 seconds left. Who knows what can happen here? The BFA, you got to make sure on the inbound not to foul. And they just put 2.5 seconds left back on that clock. So I've covered basketball games a long time. I think this is the last I've ever heard a gym. Okay, I'll just say it again. This is the last I've seen a gym in a regular season game. Biggest thing right here for BFA.
2.5 seconds. What do you do?
Well, I'm MVU. I'm just getting the inbound, trying to just force a shot and hope BFA fouls me. If you're BFA, you just gotta give space. Don't go anywhere near them because it's 2.5. Unless they baseball pass it, you just gotta make sure you don't foul. That's what you gotta do with the BFA.
Man. All right, here we go. Walker with the inbound gets to Sullivan. Sullivan goes. Sullivan shut out. And we are going to overtime.
At the end of regulation, the score is tied. BFA with 55, MVU with 55.
I just cannot believe. Ever covered. And ladies and gentlemen, we have 4 minutes. Oh man.
Yeah, and you know, can't get much more excited than that. Down to BFA's last opportunity, Myers Sweeney just kind of dribbles around and nails the shot, and
So this is where I'm going to check your mic. All right, you got 1 battery left. Let's see if we can make it here. All right. Face-off is won by BFA. Tip-off. 4-minute overtime, 55-55. BFA has 10 fouls, MVU has 8 fouls. Foul trouble is the same as it was a couple of minutes ago. And here comes Harvey. Harvey has the ball.
You can see what MVU is doing. They're putting both Walker and Cutting right in the general area of Vertebra.
Both student sections are on their feet.
Woo.
MVU chance started. Tatro has it. Tatro gives it to Harvey. Back to Tatro.
As Myers City wide open.
Myers City's wide open in the corner as the 4
if you're an MVU, you just want Vertibird grab that for the backcourt. That's just not smart by Poisson to try and get it and goes out of bounds with it.
Oh my God, this game is just wow. All right, we got 3:10 left in overtime number 1. Here comes Myers-Tinney. Myers-Tinney gives it to a wide open.
BFA here, you gotta take a smart shot. Try to go up 2 possessions. Don't try and go for the kill shot now.
Backcourt, no backcourt.
No, hit off MVU player.
All right, so Myers-Tinney has 2:20 left. DFA leads 57-55. That is Mr. Will Harvey. Gives to Tatro. Tatro, ball's lost. Sullivan has it now. Here we go. Womber has it. Sullivan. They'll slow it down. 2 minutes left to go in the first overtime. Wilkins is over. 3. Oh my God! Just like that, MVU was on top again. Ball goes in. He gets fouled.
There goes Wilkins. That's kind of a killer because he's been the best shooter all night on both sides.
Wilkins fouled out after having, what, 19 tonight?
16. Yep, 19. And then 16 of those were in the first half.
So Wilkins is out, Michael Wright comes in.
And that's tough for MVU.
We have 1:47 to go. Tyler Tatro is going to the line. Michael Wright comes in. Lane, are you still alive up there?
BFA's left a lot of free throws up there tonight. I could come back to haunt them.
Sullivan has it. Sullivan gives it to Cutting. Back to Sullivan. They got to get it across. Russell's open. Timeout.
Wow, I don't know how they called that. I didn't even see Vertibird come near him to touch him.
I don't know what that was.
I don't know what they thought they saw there, but I didn't see Vertibird even touch him.
Hassan goes to the line now for 2. Takes the first one. Hassan will go to the line for 1 more with 1:36 left in the first overtime period. Takes the second one. Here goes BFA. Tyler Tatro. 1:31 left to go in the first overtime period.
You tell they want to get into Vertibird right now.
See what Myers-Tinney can do. Shot taken!
Wow!
Oh my! Wow! And Wilbur gets a steal on the inbound! And Michael Wright fouled!
Wow.
Number 10, Michael White.
If you're MVU, you gotta be careful with that inbound right there, not just chuck it in, because BFA, is gonna be pressuring you. What an overtime period for Tyler Tatro.
Misses the first one.
Gotta hit those, gotta hit those. Yeah, I'm not quite sure how I feel about this officiating right now. I'm not liking how they're not even really making that much contact. It's just in the general direction. They're just calling it right now. And
that's number 5 on Will Harvey. He's gone.
if anything, I look like Sullivan kind of initiated that contact. I mean, in my opinion, it should have been just a no call and let play go, but.
Austin Sullivan is a senior. This is his last regular season game. Let's look to look for him. Oh, this is the first one!
Huge.
BFA. Mark Connor goes up distance. Rebound is grabbed by MVU.
Yeah, Mark Connor.
26 seconds left to go.
Mark Connor's probably not the person who wants taking that shot in that situation.
Oh, Sullivan is the Nick personnel. Sullivan has it. Remember, the hot 3-point shooter tonight, Wilkin, is out of the game. Foul call.
Unfortunately, I mean, I'm all for. It just seems like right now this game's coming down to what the officials call, and they're calling everything, which I'd rather, in an overtime period, rather just see them play on.
30.9 seconds left to go. Walker goes to the line. Misses the first one. Game is tied 61-61.
I'm BFA, I hold on for the last shot here.
Myers City has it, gives it to Tatro. Timeout, BFA.
Yeah, just hold on for the last shot. I mean, if you have to force a double overtime, but don't give MVU another opportunity in this overtime period to get that lead. And the way they've been calling it, I say get it down low to Vertebro and try and force any sort of contact. They're calling everything, any sort of contact down here. Half the time they're not even touching them.
So here we go again. Seconds left to go.
Not much room in the sideline over there by the BFA section. They're all basically on the court.
So here we go. Inbounding the ball for BFA is who's inbounding the ball?
Tatro.
Looks like it's Tatro. So here we go, 13 seconds left to go. Myers-Tinney has it. Myers-Tinney gives it to Tatro. Myers-Tinney, 8 seconds left in overtime. Myers-Tinney has to get a shot off. He does some dribbling moves, gives it to Tatro. Tatro drives, shoots! Oh!
Wow, it's foul call!
Foul call! At the buzzer.
And I said it, they're calling everything, so I was just smart on Tyler Tatro's part because they're calling everything and anything. Yeah, they're gonna get it. Well, remember, Tyler Tatro's 1 of 4 shooting, so this isn't guaranteed here.
No, it's not.
Is that technical?
Yes, it is.
That's just not smart. That's just giving more opportunities now. So they get 4 now?
Yep.
I don't know how this works. But either way, one shot's gonna do it. It's kind of fitting that senior Tyler Tatro.
My gosh, so.
And this has been Tatro's overtime period. He scored 6 of BFA's 8 points, so.
Here we go, Tatro with a chance to end it. BFA will walk off with a victory here.
There's still 0.8 seconds left. So, I mean, depending how this all plays out, that technical foul could kill MVU.
This game's over, folks. It's over.
I BFA gets 2 more, right?
BFA gets 2 more now.
See, that's just not smart on the coach's part there because they still have technically an opportunity to even come away with a win after those 2. And it takes way more pressure off Harvey when he's got 4 chances instead of 2. There it is. With a technical, BFA gets the ball right back, so might as well just inbound it.
Your final score from BFA is the BFA Bobwhites 65, the NWA Thunderbirds 61. This has been one of the most amazing games I have ever covered, ladies and gentlemen. Any final thoughts?
Well, good hard-fought game. It was exciting all the way down to the end. Both teams had opportunities to win. BFA just got the clutch shots that they needed, and that technical doesn't help things down the stretch.
Well, I'm Dustin Tanner, and this has been one heck of a game. We will see you come playoff time on Northwest Axis TV. I wish you all a good night. Good night, ladies and gentlemen.
This program is made possible in part by the following sponsors. At Northwestern Orthopedics, we celebrate the role that physical activity and sportsmanship play in a healthy lifestyle. We are proud to help athletes of all ages stay in the game through injury prevention, treatment, and rehabilitation. Call Northwestern Orthopedics at 524-8915 for more information on sports medicine. Fiddlehead Dental, located in St. Albans, Fiddlehead Dental has spent decades creating a family partnership between its staff and patients. With no lectures and the newest comfort technologies, Fiddlehead Dental welcomes new patients of all ages and keeps Franklin County smiling. Rise Vermont. Good health is the key to a happy life. Rise Vermont is a movement towards better health for people of all ages in Franklin County. Joining Rise VT will give you tools, support, reward, and recognition for moving more, eating well, and connecting with your community. Head to risevt.com to start embracing your new healthy lifestyle.